UCLA in the home whites, Michigan in the road blue and maize. UCLA winning the tip. Lauren Betts gets it to Kiki Rice, in Los Angeles on the campus of UCLA. Kiki Rice backdoor and
playing hard. And let me tell you, you can make some mistakes in this game, but when you play hard, it covers for them. They're going to give it 40 full minutes.
One in the nation. Betts inside, too strong.
There's that switch again.
And she takes advantage.
Took the corner around Lauren Betts on that switch. Now, Lauren Betts has done a good job of being able to come out and guard.
What a start for the Canadian Silas Swords in her freshman campaign. Betts again, double team, pushes through edge of the backboard on a solo feet set, and that's money. Olivia Anderson turning the corner and gets the lefty off the window.
You need to try to match. I mean, it's a coach's game as well. You're trying to play, you know, matchup there.
Tamia Gardner, the three-point shooter, transfer from Oregon State, 6'3". And speaking of three, the three ball. Olsen baseline, shovels it to Swords, and the freshman. And that's going to be number 2 on the freshman point guard, Mila Holloway.
Elisa. Nice closeout by Dugalich.
6'3" into the paint, and that one will finally.
Just ignorance is bliss for this Michigan team. They want to play hard.
3 freshman starters, all average double figures. Betts spin move. Well, Kiki Rice in the open floor. On the 6'3", Hobbs with the left hand.
UCLA's going to get a lot of tips at that three-point line and runouts. And Kiki
starters, and they have moved their starting lineup around quite a bit this season to try to find that sweet spot. Swords working on Rice and puts it off the window. Tough move.
The one thing I like about Swords and her game.
One for Michigan, she showed no fear. Here's Jaquez fighting through contact. Swords takes a look at the clock, working on Rice. Step back 3 off the back rim, and Barker grabs the board to give Michigan no hope.
Herself a little bit of a better angle. My only question to her was, did she feel like she was too far underneath the bucket?
Backdoor cut, well ground.
Well, this is how good UCLA has been in the nation with this in terms of rebounding. She wants 75% of defensive boards and 40% of offensive boards.
Had to take a seat on the bench. Oh, great job at splitting the lane. Kendall Dudley gets it ahead. And oh, Barker flying high over the top of the defense for the deuce. And Michigan asks 3 freshmen in your starting lineup, but this schedule has been built for veterans.
They lost to South Carolina by 6. They lost. This is the Michigan team that's just playing some really good basketball right now, hanging around the great #1 team in America.
Woo. Slicing into the lane, Arnasalo. He called against Alyssa Crockett, the 6'2" junior, onto the floor.
At least you know what that's kind of thinking about, maybe kicking it out. You could really tell the methodical thought process of her really work.
Rice swings it on the skip pass. Good catch by Lauren Betts. The pass off target, and then she returns a beautiful dime to Jaquez.
You have to go hard and you have to be ready.
Ooh, quick answer. Sword. Gaia. Hobbs going to work on Gardner, goes right. Wolverines group doing a fantastic job. London Jones, the southpaw, true from the corner. UCLA record 87 made threes a year ago. Olsen fade away, got it. That's yeah, 6'1" freshman from New Hope, Minnesota, 2-time state champ. Class, I'd say that those rankings prove true. 3 freshman starters for Michigan, all 3 in double figures. And Kiki Rice, she knows the thing against Nebraska.
I just think her improvement in so many different categories.
Swords gets a window. Jones got caught on the screen. 16 first half point game. I'll tell you, give credit to Michigan. They have hung around. Silas Swords, the outstanding freshman with 16 first half points. She's banged 2 threes on 4 attempts.
Where can I score? Where can I create?
Betts, beautiful feed to Dudley. Too easy. Their assist rate, one of the best in the nation. And there we go again. Dugalich to Rice on cue. Gets it to Dugalich. This time she goes on the floor. Pull-up jumper. Pretty. I see that. 3 seconds till halftime. Swords got it at the buzzer, and Michigan needed that one to stop the UCLA run. So a torn ACL, missed an entire season. A member of the Serbian national team, and her game this year, she was playing better every part of the rim and wouldn't go down. Michigan has it. Swords left open. That's all the space.
South Carolina, and already 21.
Oh, and then the pick by Olsen. 2-on-2. Fakes it, takes it, makes it, and one. What an outstanding read.
She has come in and she has been big. She got 9 points, 4 of 8 shooting, 2.
Kiki Rice, 2-player game with Dugalich. And another offensive rebound and 2 offensive board for a bucket.
Well, that starts with Tamia Gardner, her hustle at the basket. And she got her hands all over that one, and she was fighting for it. Lauren Betts was on that.
Got 6 points, 3 of 10 from the floor for Michigan. Gardner, corner pocket 3.
Chance to sit with them at practice yesterday.
Kiki Rice with a steal. Look at her go. Beats Hobbs.
On herself, and everybody wanted to talk about that, but in the post-game presser, she goes, I need to take care of the ball. I think I had 4 turnovers. I mean, that's just spoken like a true player that wants to continue to get better and was just not satisfied. Effectively impact the play with a tip and a block without calling the foul, without getting foul.
Betts gets deep position down low and finishes with her offhand. I love her game, though.
Well, imagine what kind of threat she be, at least, if she can start making.
Has it inside, and it's deflected and knocked away. Swords against Rice, and Rice has to let her go. Mid-range, Jay won't go. Oh, excellent find by Holloway. Deflected that one, and now she's on the move, and she's going to score in transition.
There's something really special about that feel. Gives me goosebumps to see her parents over there.
No question. Hawkeyes straight line drive, and Skaya will head to the free throw line.
You know, my takeaway from her game, this Michigan team needed Yulia out of the transfer portal for height and physical play to match up against. Shooting well, but she does so many things really well, does Dugalich, and Sword says, I've got to try to.
Times this season, her career high 27. Barker's spin move, feels contact, count it.
Do what? They want to run the other way. Hawkins was already looking up the floor. Barker, what a move.
All the way from Marietta, Georgia. Hobbs into the lane and gets it off the.
I'm so thankful to be able to be here with this young class of women and be able to do this with this young class. To kind of let things, come to them, and that's, I think, what you're able to see. When they move that ball, there is good energy, and they continue to get better at that, according to Corey Close.
Oh, Jones has that opening against the zone.
Let's see.
23 assists on 26 makes for you. Parker, what a dime across court. But this is the first ranked team they've faced since seeing the Gamecocks soar.
Growth and development of her and how her game will need to change because
her shot is short. Holloway, pull up, good decision. Shot clock, Rice finds Jones, 3-ball short. Oh, the offensive board by Dugalich. You could have thought she was the offensive or the defensive player there with the position that she had to attack the offensive glass, but they're shooting at a much higher. They have been collecting offensive boards. Kiki Rice. It's the riser Dugalich. Mid-range UCLA run over the last minute and change. Oh, London Jones. And the lead out. It's a 9-0 run. And that Holloway completes the Swords with 28 points, a career high. Into the paint. Fade away. She's got a 30. Oh, things.
It's working around the perimeter.
The fourth block for Betts, tying a season high, and it is a finish. Rice crossover. Oh, the explosive finish from Kiki. That is tied for 8th in the NCAA and at a dime.
Team. And going through the ebbs and the flows of this game, they got close, then UCLA pulled away. Michigan had to work hard by Michigan here today, and I know Corey Close is going to go to that post-game presser, and she's going to get a lot.
From Michigan forces the turnover, and on the second try, subbed out here with the fourth quarter lead by Corey Close. So Betts third, and we're competitive, just like they were in a 6-point loss to South Carolina. In Ohio State up next, but that will be at home. But this Michigan team is dangerous.
They didn't even have sort. Still the foundational structure for how the committee will look at it.
Holloway with a pretty Wolverines. The #1 ranked team in the nation goes to 14-0. The UCLA Bruins were tested.